welcome to joining us on Let's Chat. I have a little saying here. Always have eyes to see the best in people, always forgive the worst of people, and always keep your faith in God. I have a wonderful, charming lady with me today. She's very interesting, and some of you will know her, but if you don't, you'll learn all about her. And welcome, Peggy Hewitt. And we're so glad to have you.
Thank you, Judy.
And would you like to say hello to the audience?
Hello, everybody.
And we'll start off with maybe your family. Tell us a little about your family.
Well, Bob and I have been married today 59 years.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. We met after we got out of college, and we took an adult education class, how to play the guitar.
Oh.
And we met there, and that was great. So
And once you learned and you got him, that was the end.
that was it.
So children?
We have two sons. Rob, who is our oldest, lives in Boston. He has two children, Duncan and Jordan. And Duncan is employed with Syntax, and Jordan is a third grade teacher in Allentown, Pennsylvania, her first year at teaching. Our younger son lives in Powell, which is a suburb of Columbus.
Okay.
He has three children. Aiden is a senior at Lawrence in Wisconsin, and his two little ones are both 15 and juniors in high school.
Okay.
So,
And you get to see them fairly often.
well, not as often as I'd like. But the older ones, of course, are scattered now, but.
So how long have you lived here?
Well, we moved here in I don't know what year now, 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
And like I tell a lot of the new people, when we moved here, there was no LEC, there was no terrace, there was no gallery, there was no orchard.
That's amazing.
A
That's
lot of things
before
have
me,
happened
yeah.
in 15 years.
That was all here when I got here.
Yeah, well, that was not here when we got here. But we've always lived in the same house on Morningside.
On Morningside.
And
Okay.
same house. We've lived
Which
here.
house?
We live
at
the
the
second
Circle?
street, second house down. We live next to Jerry Ferguson.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's been great. We've enjoyed living there.
It's a nice.
It
Anything at Audubon's
Oh,
nice.
yeah, it
I
is.
live on Swallow, and I like it too.
Of course, it's changed over the years. People come and go. But
What would you say the biggest change is?
here,
Yes.
I guess just all the many more people that are here that live in all these other places. It's just so many more people.
Uh-huh.
But that's great.
It
It's
is.
great.
I've enjoyed. I've only been here 4 years, so I've got a long way to go yet. I hope.
Yes, yes.
So let me see. What about your volunteering? Would you like to talk about volunteer work?
I've always been a volunteer since the time I was a Girl Scout.
Oh, really?
I've always been a volunteer,
Good.
and I love it. After I got out of college, I had a job as a social worker in the Albert Einstein Medical Center in Philadelphia, and then I worked for the Children's Welfare in New Jersey. And then when we had our first child,
Okay.
in those days, it was not considered easy to go back to work.
Oh no, I know
So
that.
I didn't go back to work, but I did work for my husband, who was an insurance agent,
Oh.
Bob. And so then I spent a lot of time volunteering. So when I moved here to Otterbein, it's so easy to get involved because there's so many options to do.
Yes, and we're needed. They're needed.
My biggest love is sewing. I love to sew. I love to quilt. I'm in the quilt group. I'm in the sewing group. We make bags for girls around the world to put their menstrual products in and help them go to school. And that is such an important thing to me.
That is
That
good.
girls can go to school, because in so many places in the world they don't get the education that makes a big difference.
Yes.
That's really important to me. And then I play the ukulele here.
Oh yeah, tell us about the ukulele.
Well, the ukulele group is just a couple years old, and because we had played the guitar, even though it's many years ago, it was easy to pick up the ukulele, because
Good.
ukulele is only 4 strings, and even with old fingers, you can still do it, and it's fun. We have fun.
And then you sing too with the
We do, we
ukuleles.
sing, yeah.
So-
And then other people join us who just like to sing.
How many members do you have
I'd
now?
say
About?
probably 15. You know?
Wow, that's a nice group.
Yeah, it is. And the reason we do the ukulele is so that we can play for some of the places like healthcare, daycare, some of the healthcare units. We like to do things for them.
And didn't you in the summer do for the duck regatta?
Oh, we did once, yeah.
That
Rubber
was so
ducky.
cute.
But that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah. So that's a really, I've started off on it, but I've taken a break. Yeah. But
And also, I'm very involved in the church that's here.
oh, do you go here to
Yes.
church?
Mm-hmm. When we first moved here, we continued to go back to our church in Centerville. But then finally we decided we needed to bloom where we were planted. And so we joined here, and we've been involved in a lot of things here.
Okay.
Right now I'm on the leadership team. But the biggest new job I have now is president of the Residence Council.
Congratulations on that.
It's a big job.
I'm sure it is.
I was the vice president for 2 years, and the vice president doesn't do much, really. But the president has a lot to do.
Okay.
Just keeping the meeting going and seeing that everybody gets their
Keeping
time.
peace among everybody.
Oh, hopefully, yes. But I have to tell you, Judy, I am so impressed how many people are involved in the Residence Council, in those that come to the meeting and sit around the tables, and also all the people that are involved in the committees that make up part of it, like the culinary committee. Every court has somebody on that committee, the finance, the program. So there's a lot of people in this community that are a part of the Residence Council. So there's lots of opportunities for people to take part in a little way. It's important.
I think. Now, is your husband do any volunteer work? Is there something he does?
Well, you know, he's been sick the last couple of years.
No, I didn't
Very
know
sick.
that.
He had surgery on his neck, and that caused a lot of problems.
Okay.
But he likes to drive the shuttle,
That was what I was hoping you'd get to.
and he's going to get back to it next month. He used to be a very avid woodworker, but since his surgery problems, he hasn't gotten back to that yet. And he was involved in the church too for a while.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because I do appreciate the shuttle drivers. I always build them up.
I'm more of an outgoing person than my husband, so I readily accept responsibilities, and sometimes I get too busy.
Yeah, that can happen.
And he's always saying to me, "Now, Peggy, let's think about this."
Does he do a little cooking when you get home?
Oh, he's a good cook, yeah.
Yeah.
And he helps around the house. He's a great husband. How else would I be still married to him after 59 years?
That's a keeper. He's a keeper.
Oh, yeah, definitely
And so are
is.
you a keeper. So what did you do for your anniversary?
We went out to dinner last night.
Okay.
I have to tell you one funny thing about us.
Okay.
About 20 years ago, we decided that we weren't going to buy each other new cards. We were just going to reuse the cards we had.
Okay.
And the one I gave him today, I'd given him in 2006 and 2016, and now in 2026. And we write a little note on it.
What kind of car is it?
Any card. This was an anniversary card.
Oh, a card.
Like birthday
okay.
cards,
I
any
think
kind
a
of card.
A card's plenty.
We just reuse them.
Well,
I have a
think-
box full.
yeah,
We go
sure.
look through, and we write a current note on it. So that's
Okay.
kind of fun.
I think that's a good idea.
It was fun.
You know, we don't need anything
No.
as far as house stuff. We're getting rid of stuff.
You're right.
So
You're
a
right.
card is nice.
You're right.
Yes. So let's see what else. Hobbies. What kind? Do you have
Well,
pets, or just talk about your hobbies?
We always had cats until we moved to Otterbein.
And what happened?
Well, our cat had died, and we just decided we wanted to travel a lot. So that wasn't a good idea to leave a cat home.
Yes.
For years, we went to Florida for parts of the winter until Bob had his surgery. And then we decided we'd had a wonderful 20 years. It was time for us to stay home.
Well, I had.
Although
some-
this year, with all the snow, I'm thinking
you were-
maybe that was
you
not a
didn't have
good
a ch-
idea.
Partly you should have went, and partly you're glad you're
Right,
indoors.
right,
Yes. I've had cats in the past and dogs, and Kevin has cats. He likes to talk about his cats.
I love my cats, of course.
Well, we loved our cats, but you know, there comes a time when we finally decided
Well, they're extra work. I
was
think
time.
my biggest complaint when I had was the cat litter box.
Oh, yes, yes,
hated that
yes,
cat.
yes. Well, yes.
It's not fun.
So I was glad when my last one passed away, I didn't get rid of it.
Yeah.
I said, no more.
I
No
will
more
say
litter box.
the litter box is better than having to go outside in the winter and take a dog out to go
Oh,
to the
yes.
bathroom.
I
that's
feel
true,
bad
too.
for
Yeah.
people who have
that's
to do
true,
that.
Too. So, but they have these new fancy litter boxes now where you, you know, I'm like you. I'll pet somebody else's cat. So, hobbies. You said
Well,
sewing.
quilting
do
is my
s-
big thing. I really enjoy. Not so much the actual quilting, literal quilting. I love looking at the fabric, deciding on the pattern, cutting it out, and arranging it kind of like a puzzle. That's the part I love best. The colors.
Right. Wait, do you ever work on what they call the like Afghans that they knit or?
No, I don't do that. I used to knit, but I decided I could only do one real intensive hobby.
Okay.
And so we moved the sewing room in our house from one of the small bedrooms into the sunroom now. It's so much better. As my eyes are getting older, I really need more light. And in that sunroom that's face east is wonderful. I have my sewing machine set up there and my cutting table and everything, and it's great.
So, what is the name of the group you belong to? I've forgotten what you
Well,
said.
it's called the Quilting Group, I guess,
Okay.
that meets on the third Tuesday of the month
Okay.
in Creative Arts. And then the other group, it's called something Stitches.
Is it Susie Stitches?
It used to be Susie Stitches. Now it's Scrappy Stitchers.
That's it.
Scrappy Stitchers. And a lot of people donate fabric to us. They donate unfinished projects or like leftover pieces that are still good, and it's fun just to take those scrappy pieces and put together a nice quilt. And I like that. It's fun.
I sewed many, many years ago, but I haven't. My sewing machine gave up. And I
Well, we
never
have
bought
a
another one.
lot of sewing machines at Creative Arts.
Do you?
Yeah,
I may have to get back to that in this.
It's fun.
this
It's my
spring.
favorite thing.
That's your favorite thing.
favorite.
Do
And
you
I-
ever make clothes for yourself?
I did when the kids were growing up. I did, but not anymore.
I did too. I always made clothes for my daughter, and I had 2 years later, I had a son, and I would make them matching outfits until he said to me one day, I'm not dressing like Lisa anymore. So I had to quit making him clothes. I mean, his would be like a little boy shorts, and hers would be a jumper. They looked awful cute, but he had it. No more of that.
Yeah.
So, but I did like sewing, and
Yeah.
then they ended up about that time going into blue jeans and T-shirts, and my machine wouldn't do that. So I kind of quit.
Yeah.
I did, made beach towels, but then after a while, I quit.
Yeah.
So sewing is great.
It's
and,
fun.
I did knit a little, and you do.
I did knit for this, but I finally decided I just needed to focus on the thing I love the best.
Exactly. That takes up time,
Yeah.
and that's what you should do. And of course, you have the ukuleles,
Yes.
so that takes up time.
Well, I'm grateful that when I went to school, and probably you went to school, we had home economics. We learned to
Yes.
sew, we learned to cook. I'm not sure that the schools have that in their curriculum
I don't
now.
know. Yeah.
And I think they're two really important things. I remember when our son went to school, he learned to sew a button on. And one of the things the teachers had him do, he said he wanted them to check all the seamstresses in the town and ask how much it would cost to get a button sewed on. And she did it as an example to say that if you can put your own buttons on, look at all the money you'll save.
Well, did you have to make an apron?
Oh, yes. yes.
Everybody had
That
to
was
make
the
an
first
apron.
thing.
And
I
then
can
later
still
they
remember
said
it.
you could make a jacket or something else,
Yeah.
but you had to make an apron.
I got
I
it.
wish I'd have kept it.
I wish I had too.
Back then, we didn't think so much of it. And in high school, did you remember the gym clothes we used to wear?
Oh, yes.
Weren't they
Awful,
cute?
Awful.
We never wanted the boys to see us because we had these bloomer type.
Yeah. Oh,
That was the good old days.
well, I'm really impressed now that the Olympics is here to see how young women are so athletic now.
yes.
When we grew up, it was not particularly encouraged girls to be athletic.
No.
But now they're just wonderful. And I'm sure they have a lifetime of good health by learning, and what they're doing. It's impressive.
Well, remember they didn't have basketball for girls when I went to high school.
Well, they had basketball. You were only allowed to run half the court.
Okay.
I mean, really?
And now
Really?
the girls are into everything.
I know.
And we were lucky to do majorette, cheerleader, and softball, volleyball.
Yeah.
That was it. Or band. If you were in the band, I wasn't in the
Well, I
band.
played softball and hockey. I wasn't very good at either of them.
Ice hockey?
No, field hockey.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in Philadelphia.
So where did you grow up, actually?
Philadelphia,
In
Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia. Yeah. And was the weather pretty cold there?
No, it's the same as here.
Same here.
The same as here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And
but
then
it
after-
sounds like we came from pretty much the same kind of high school.
And then after I got out of college, I moved to New Jersey with 3 of my college friends, and we lived in an apartment, and that was the town where I met Bob.
Well,
So
you
that was a
mentioned
good
New
move.
Jersey, and I
Yeah.
wondered how you got
He
there.
was from New Jersey.
Yeah. I never left town, my hometown, and it was Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And then when I got married, we moved to here in Middletown, and that was it. Monroe, actually. So I didn't get to move around much.
Well, we moved from New Jersey to Centerville in 1977 when I was 8 months pregnant with our youngest. And it took us 2 days to get here. It's only a 9-hour drive. But when you're pregnant, you have to stop a lot. We had 2 cats and a dog in the car. We had 2 cars. I mean, it was like a voyage to the end of the world.
I understand that because from Beaver Falls to Middletown years ago, it was 8 hours. Then they opened new roads and bypassed Zanesville and I don't know what else. Yeah, you're right. It took a lot longer back then.
And then when we got here, it was Labor Day weekend, and the moving van didn't come.
Uh-oh.
So the moving van didn't come for 3 days. So there we had a house with no furniture. And I was 8 months pregnant. I couldn't sleep on the floor.
No.
So
you
our
sure
new
couldn't.
neighbor loaned us some stuff.
How long did it take for it to get there? The
Well,
furniture?
it arrived a couple days after that, about 5 days after it should have.
So you moved here from
For New Jersey.
New Jersey.
yeah.
From New Jersey.
Yes.
I'm pointing out
Because
on
of
where it
Bob's
is.
because of Bob's job.
Okay, his job.
Yeah.
Now, what's his job now?
He was a State Farm insurance agent.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned a little bit about that.
Yeah.
And you helped him with that.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So were you a stay-at-home mom?
I was.
I was too. That's where we were raised.
But I
weren't we?
wasn't home very much. I volunteered so much. I remember our youngest son would call me on the phone, the old-fashioned phone that we had in the car,
Yeah.
and say, "Mom, where are you?" I said, "Oh, I'm just about 5 minutes away. I'll be there." I mean, I think sincerely, they thought we stayed home all day. We were there when they left in the morning, and we were there when they got home, or almost there when they got home. They didn't realize that we had a life of our own.
Outside. Yeah, outside. Yeah, but I didn't go back to work. I was called, but I had a 1-year-old, and I couldn't leave her with
Oh,
anybody.
I know.
So I thought, no, we wanted her. I stayed home.
Yeah.
For about 10 years, and then I finally got a job when they went to school. Yeah. And you're right. Yeah. As soon as they left, I'm like, yes. So what kind of jobs have you had? Have you had several different ones?
Basically, just the social work jobs.
Okay. Which is very excellent.
I liked
It's
it.
Needed.
I like that kind of stuff. And a lot of my volunteer things had to do with helping people.
Uh-huh.
So that's good.
So do you have to go to a meeting today after we're done?
No, I'm
You get
free
to go
today.
home.
I can actually go home and read or do something fun.
Do something fun. Take a nap maybe?
No, I don't.
aren't
usually,
you a nap
I don't
person?
usually take naps
Don't
when I'm
you?
feeling well.
Yeah,
No, I don't. I
don't
don't usually.
always, but I do like a nap. I won't take one today because I slept good. So, but I like naps.
Well, I think naps are good, and I keep telling Bob that because he's still not feeling 100%.
Yeah.
We're still.
Is he on the road to recovery?
Well, I hope so. I mean, he's trying really hard, but he's still very tired, and it doesn't make sense to us. So we're trying to explore with his doctor why is he so tired?
Right.
Because he's sleeping well, he's eating well, he's exercising.
How long has it been? 6 months? About
Well,
6 months.
he had the surgery a year and a half or 2 years ago.
Oh, that long. Uh-huh.
And it took a long, long time to recover from that. He was in TCU for 2.5 months.
Really? Wow.
And was on a feeding tube because he couldn't swallow. That's, he can swallow now, but he still has to turn his head every time, every mouthful of liquid or food, he has to turn his head so he can open up that area so he can swallow. So something's still going on that he's not quite.
Yeah. But he is moving forward.
Oh yeah, he is.
So that's
And we're happy to be celebrating 59 years.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yes. And I do remember when he was a shuttle driver.
Yes, and
Because I always talk about how great it is.
he's going to go back to that, I think.
You tell him I said hi. I don't use it as much as I did because I have a golf cart now.
Good.
So I use that a lot.
Well, it's a good thing that
Yes.
they offer.
Yeah. I know several of my neighbors, like Barb Kay, she needs the shuttle drivers because she don't, she has MS and different things. But so, okay, well, Kevin, how are you doing? Are you sleeping over there?
I'm not sleeping. No, of course not.
Well, I don't think that I
you
don't
have a
think I have
question you'd
anything
like
more
to
to
ask?
ask you.
I was just going to say, with you being the president now, is there any changes coming for resident council? I feel like the last couple presidents have always tried to put a little personal stamp on things, and I was wondering if that's something we should look forward to with your.
Well, I don't really know.
Okay.
I don't really know yet. I know several people have said they thought we should change the order of how things are
I have some thoughts on that.
given, and we're talking about it.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out what's the best way to get through everything in an hour and a half, and still give people a chance to talk and ask questions. Because I think that's important.
Oh, yes, yes.
And I'm so busy watching everything when I'm making sure that everybody's, I know what's going on in my.
I've watched it on OLN, and I know what you mean, or when it's live. Yeah. And it's very
I'm pretty
interesting.
tired when it's over just from the.
I bet you
all
are.
that, just making sure that everything gets done right.
Well, it's a very good job, and we really need it here.
Well, thank you.
Is that a 1-year position?
2.
It is 2 years. Okay. You had said 2 years for vice
2
president.
years vice president, 2 years president,
Okay.
and then 2 years as past president.
Right. Okay.
So we all laugh
I didn't
when
know
we
that.
sign up for a 6-year commitment at our age.
Sure.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I didn't know there was.
We'll be
steps.
happy if we can get through it all. But
Yeah, I guess I hadn't realized it was a 2-year
Yeah.
2-year term. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
So, are you getting? Is volunteer fair coming up soon?
I think it's coming up in
When
a
is that
couple
coming?
weeks.
It's
Couple
soon.
weeks.
Couple weeks.
Yes.
I have a flyer, but I forgot what it was. So, do you have like a table or?
Well, I don't know that we even thought about that.
Because I know they're going to set up tables,
Oh,
aren't
yes.
they?
Mm-hmm.
And then they tell you about each committee that you could
I
volunteer
hadn't
for.
thought about that. I'll have to think about that.
Because, okay. I'll come, but I'm not volunteering for anything else. Well, I was in a lot, and of course, with the talk shows, I love those. But right now, I'm still recuperating like your husband. So I try not to get into too much.
What? Have you met yourself, Judy?
What?
I said, have you met yourself? You were a busy lady. I mean,
Well, I think it's, you're right. But
Every
I
time we
learned to
sit-
pick and choose a little more.
I was going to say, every time we sit down for one of these interviews, Judy's like, I've never heard about that group before. I'm going to take part. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
I didn't know I was that busy. But I do chair volleyball sometimes. And yesterday, Tuesdays, and I thought, I'm not going. So I don't, I love chair volleyball. Do you ever do that?
I haven't.
Why don't you try
Because
it?
it's the same day that we have the sewing groups meet on Tuesday morning.
Yes, so it's the same time, yeah. And now they have Wii Bowling on Wednesdays.
Oh, yes.
Have you done that?
No, I used to have to do that.
I've not. I did it once.
I tell people there are so many things to do that you really need to do something when you move here.
Yes.
And I am concerned about those folks that haven't felt comfortable enough to even try something. I think it's important.
I do too, and I think maybe they have the new resident orientation. I think they need a second one to follow up on when you've already been here a while. but you don't remember all that they said.
Oh,
and,
yes.
and say, well, that's where the volunteer fair will come in.
I hope so.
A lot of new people could come and see what there is to volunteer.
I hope so. I mean, I know people move here and are tired and say, I've done a lot of things and I'm ready not to, but there's so many fun things to do
Yes,
here.
yes.
And you get to meet people that way and
Yes.
and get out of your house. It's kind of important,
I think it is too.
I think.
And because the new people really appreciate we older people, and I do mean by living here, we don't think we're old. Anyway, he's a baby. He's young.
I don't know about a baby.
Well, he's like younger. I think he's younger than my oldest son,
Probably,
my
yeah.
youngest son or something.
Probably.
But I was going to ask you, have you done the hibachi?
Oh, yes,
And
yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Oh, that's a wonderful experience.
We have reservations for March, a group of us.
It's so fun. You know, you get to meet some people and get delicious food. Pam does a beautiful job. Beautiful job.
I mean, we're anxious. I'm not everybody on my court, but there's 10 of us. We're all signed up together, and I had to put a list into Anne Marie, and she wanted everybody's names.
Sure.
And then I get a notice this morning that said, "Are you coming tomorrow?" I wasn't signed up for tomorrow, so I just deleted it. I said no. I don't know how that happened.
Well,
But anyway, I'm anxious.
it's fun.
I've not done it at all.
I hope that they can open up another day because
Yes.
I think so many people like to take advantage of that opportunity.
Yes.
But Pam can only do it so often. I mean, because she's involved in the other things in the kitchen, so
So she always does the hibachi.
she does.
James doesn't.
No.
So, well, I think it'll be exciting.
Oh, you'll
And
enjoy
Do
it.
you remember what you had by chance?
Oh, the last
Shrimp
time
or-
we had short ribs,
Oh,
and it was taken off the bone, so it was
Oh, good.
just and it's delicious sauce. It was wonderful.
good.
And Bob has a few allergies,
Oh.
like onions and tomatoes.
Uh-huh.
So whenever we go, she knows that, and so she makes him an alternate so that he
Well,
doesn't have
that's
to eat the
nice
food
to
that has
know.
onions or tomatoes.
Very good. Yes.
But we laugh. Onions and tomatoes are in everything.
Me too. I like it all.
I had to change my way of cooking when we found that out.
So how many times have you done the hibachi? A couple times?
Oh, a couple times.
Couple times. We've not. We did it when the first time they had it 2 or 3 years ago, and then we just never got back. So
Yeah.
they enlisted me to get everybody
Oh,
signed
well,
up.
you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. It's
I
great.
think so, too. I think
I like the new table that they have it now. It's bigger than the former one.
They hold 10 people because we signed up 10 people.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Good.
So, okay, what else? Anything else you'd like to bring up that I haven't thought to ask you?
No.
Kevin, do you have any more questions?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That was great.
So, would you like to tell our audience when the next council meeting is so they can come or they can watch?
The next Residents Council is the first Monday in March. It starts at 9:30. It's usually an hour to an hour and a half. Visitors are welcome. You can just come. We have plenty of chairs. We'd love to have you.
Thank you, because there's so many meetings, it's hard to remember which one is which, but it is on OLM.
Yeah, it's on.
It's on different things.
yeah.
So, well, thank you very much. It's been delightful.
Thank you for having me,
I'm glad I
Judy.
got to know you better. You're wonderful. Would you like to say goodbye to our audience?
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. See you Thursday or whenever.